Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword 3, The Sleeping Dragon. We're in Glastonbury, we're outside the pub, and this is the second time that I tried to record this bit because the game completely froze and, well, froze my computer as well for some reason. So, we're going to talk to this guy here. We spoke to him a little bit in the last ones, and then we're going to try and figure out what to do after that. So here we go. This is our new friend, Eamon.
Hi, my name's Stobbart. George Stobbart.
How fascinating. 2 T's and 2 B's.
You'd be amazed how many people get it wrong.
Nothing amazes me these days. Eamon O'Mara.
You're Irish.
No, I'm from Hawaii. The Maui O'Maras.
You're not from Hawaii.
No, I'm not. I lied. Very astute of you to see through it. You clearly have a lucid and highly rational cognitive process. So what do you want, Mr. Stobbart?
Well, let's ask about him.
You sightseeing?
I'm researching.
Outside a pub?
I'm researching the alacrity with which this place opens. In a civilized society, a man should be able to get a drink at this hour.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Precisely.
It's very early.
You can't need a drink that much, can you?
Now that's a complicated question. Let's discuss it over a beer.
It's too early for me.
Very wise. I'll be raddled before me time. Me liver riddled with the cirrhosis. Raddled and riddled. Well.
So, what do you do?
Good morning. I'm Eamon O'Mara, and today I'm in the enchanting town of Glastonbury.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you haven't.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm here as a professional media Irishman, researching my new BBC programme.
Oh, you're putting together a TV show.
Bingo! Give the man a figurative coconut. I visit villages, interview the local characters, sample the local cuisine.
What's the show called?
Up your alley with Eamon.
Nice. And you're doing this place next?
That's that finely tuned cognitive process of yours in action again, isn't it?
He's quite nice, Eamon, isn't he? He's a funny guy.
How did you get into television?
By accident. I was doing a reading at a bookshop in London. This wild-eyed BBC producer wanders in, points at me like I'm the second coming, and says, "You'll do, you'll do."
You're a writer?
Wash your mouth out. I'm a poet. Poetry is a gift to the Irish from the gods themselves. Yeats, Wilde, Joyce.
Bono.
Don't push your luck. I may have the soul of a poet, but I've the fists of a welterweight.
I don't doubt that. Right, let's ask about Colonel Butley.
Have you seen that guy walking up and down?
The army type. Kind of Englishman I'm allergic to.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, if you have a couple of 100 years, I'll explain it to you.
I'm worried he might be out to kill someone.
Now you're beginning to understand my allergy.
What do you think of the town?
It's a theme park.
So where'd the tourists go?
I don't know, maybe it's out of season for hippies.
Could be, yeah.
Do you know much about this place?
It's got half-decent pubs when they're open. Oh, I see. You want to know about the fairy stuff, don't you?
Fairies?
You see that hill?
Yeah?
Fairies guard King Arthur's sword Excalibur under that.
Really?
No.
Right, let's ask about Tristram.
Have you been in that shop, the Cosmic Fairy?
Oh yeah, always go there for me love beads.
I was just asking. Have you been in the fortune tellers over there?
Now why would I do a thing like that?
To talk to the fortune teller.
Well, if I wanted my palm read, I'll get my head examined first.
You don't seem very open to suggestions for your program.
Yeah,
I work best after a couple of stiff drinks.
of course. Right, well, do you know anything about this postcard here?
Does this postcard mean anything to you?
No, should it?
I guess not. It was a long shot.
Who's Bruno?
I wish I knew.
And let's ask about the ID card as well.
Does this ID card mean anything to you?
It's an unflattering photo. Doesn't look anything like you.
That isn't me.
No, didn't think so. You're one of those godforsaken photogenic types, aren't you? And no, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, well, so before I went over here, checked this door, and then we went over to the place here, the shop where Tristram was, and then when I went into the door, it just all crashed, and I lost all the footage basically. So here we go. From this point on, I don't really know what's going to go on. Fingers crossed it doesn't crash here again. Okay, good. It hasn't crashed. Let's talk to
I hadn't
Tristram.
come here to send postcards.
No, we hadn't. Let's talk to Tristram.
Hi again.
Okay, let's ask about Madame Zazie or Zazie. I can't remember how you say
What
it.
do you make of that fortune teller?
Madame Zazie, very traditional. Crystal ball, tea leaves, tarot, the usual.
Okay, what about the poetry book with coins?
You say you had trouble getting this published?
Publishers. Ha! Philistines, the lot of them.
What you need is to raise your profile.
Advertise, you mean? Oh, I can't afford that.
How about a little spot on the BBC? Eamon O'Mara's new show?
Ah,
Marvelous. Oh, but impossible, of course.
Don't worry. Eamon and I go, way, way back. At least 5 minutes. Want me to have a word with him? He's right here in Glastonbury.
Would you do that? Oh, thanks. Thanks awfully.
I'll need to show him some of your work.
Yes, of course. Here, take a copy.
I'm sure he'll love your stuff.
I'm sure he will, yeah. Alright, well, we've got this book with coins. I wonder if we can take the coins and give them to the fortune teller? I'm guessing they're probably silver coins. Let's have a look.
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. The book of poems was by the guy in the Cosmic Fairy. There were silver coins laminated into the cover.
Nice, okay. Can we do anything to get those out? No, doesn't look like it. No. No. So I'm guessing we'll probably need something else we haven't got yet to do that then. So let's just go and see if we can give her the book. I mean, I know it did say about taking it to Eamon, but I wonder if we can get the coins or something out of it first. Okay, we're back.
Hi again. What do your powers tell you about that man outside the pub?
Him come from across the sea. Him have strongly held opinions.
Yeah,
Him seek knowledge, but not for himself.
it's pretty
All that from
accurate.
your crystal ball?
No, him just on the telly. That's Eamon O'Mara.
Of course. Right, what about this book?
What do you think of this book, Madame Zazie?
Me see those in the Cosmic Fairy. I like the coins, but me no care for the poetry.
Okay, fine. Does that... So, I'm guessing that means that we've then got to find a way to get the coins out of the book? Yeah, we've still got the book. Okay, fine. Right, so let's head over and take the book to Eamon then, over here. I just want to save first, just in case something... I'm really paranoid about crashes now. So, let's do that, just in case we do get into a situation where the game crashes again.
Hi, Eamon.
Okay, Tristram Hillage.
The guy who runs the Cosmic Fairy might be ideal for your show.
That old hippie. I've no time for the 60s. Caftans stink. Timothy Leary was a turn-off, and I'd rather listen to The Clash than the Beatles any day.
I thought you wanted to talk to eccentric characters.
Hippies aren't eccentric. They're pathetic.
He is quite
I think
eccentric.
this guy's got something. Take a read.
Enchanted Avalon. Lays of a Mystical Age. Oh, just what I needed.
Don't read some. You won't be disappointed.
If you say so. For there is lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana.
It's not bad, is it?
No, it isn't. Oh, there was lightning in my blood, red lightning, lighting through my blood.
That's beautiful.
Is that just as beautiful as when James Clarence Mangan wrote it about his Rosaline 180 years ago?
Ah.
What? Look at this. The fairies are a silent race, and pale as lily flowers to see. That's Samuel Ferguson. Shameless. Absolutely bloody shameless.
He's a plagiarizer.
Barney, Griffin. Aubrey bloody the Vere. Does his thievery know no bound?
He's stolen it all?
Every word.
None of it's
get
his.
this. The author reserves the right to be identified as the creator of this work.
Wow. He's copied the lot. I guess you don't want to...
Grave robbing little toe rag. I'll have him.
I'm guessing you don't want to publish him then? Oh my god, he's going over there. It's going to be a fight. A fight over poetry. This should be interesting. Fight, 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 fight.
Good morrow, fair traveller. How may I help you?
To the island valley of Avilion, where falls not hail, or rain, or any snow, nor ever wind blows loudly, but it lies.
I beg your pardon?
Deep meadowed, happy fair, with orchard lawns and bowery hollows, crowned with summer sea.
That's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Of course it's good. It's Tennyson, you tofu-chewing twit. From his Mort to Arthur. Not the Thomas Mallory one, but we won't hold that against him. Now, do you recall King Mark of Cornwall in that tale?
I've read Mallory, yes. But,
You'll recall Mark has a big downer on a knight called Tristram then. 'Cause Tristram took something that didn't belong to him.
oh, God. You mean Melissa? Look, I can explain.
Explain
No,
away.
not Melissa, you idiot. Isolde.
Now you've completely lost me.
I'm talking theft and possession. Possession by the spirits of Mangan, Griffin and De Vere, among others.
Ah.
Yes, 'tis a miracle that you've channeled all these great talents into your little book.
Yeah.
Just a shame that they ended up repeating themselves from their own published works. Word for bloody word!
Wait, I can explain everything.
Now, that was my line. It was also my cue to make a move.
Right, let's make a move.
You explain, and in return,
Can
I'll
we-
explain
can we,
to
like,
you
get
the theme of
upstairs?
boxing in Irish literature.
Now,
Where was the
let's
door?
stay
Was it
calm.
over here?
Oh, I am calm.
Is
You
that a
should see
door?
me when I lose my temper.
Where are we going here? I don't actually know where we're going.
My God, you could at least have tried to be
Oh,
subtle.
there's a door over
It
here.
wasn't so much copying as being inspired.
There is someone up here.
Gosh,
Hi. Sorry to just barge in here like this.
I could have been getting undressed or anything.
Guess we were just lucky then.
Or not. What's your name?
George, what's yours?
Melissa. Have you come to save me?
Save you?
Melissa. Melissa Butley?
How did you know my name?
Well, your dad's stamping up and down the street like Godzilla, except scary.
Oh.
Oh my God, he isn't. Oh my God, he is.
He is.
Oh, he drives me absolutely potty. You have no idea.
You know, you remind me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who.
Perhaps we were sweethearts in another age. You know, underneath that brash exterior, you're really rather my type.
Okay. Let's ask about Colonel Butley.
About your dad.
I say, you're not working for him, are you?
No.
Shame. I'd come home today if you were the pool boy.
Wow.
I guess your dad's just worried about you.
Worried that I might have grown up? Well, he's too late. I have. And I rather like it.
You got a boyfriend?
You got a girlfriend?
Well, not really.
Interesting.
So, you're on the run.
Sort of.
Your dad's a real ogre.
Oh, he's a pussycat.
Really?
The frothing pit bull terrier type of pussycat.
Right, yeah, that one. It looks like George has got an admirer here.
Have you seen anything weird while you've been in Glastonbury?
Only the people who live here.
Alright, let's ask about Eamon.
There's a guy who does shows for the BBC in front of the pub.
We don't do shows in Britain, George. We do programmes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, Madame Zazie.
Have you been to the fortune teller up the street?
And what would she tell me? I'm going to meet a tall, dark man with a big moustache and a double-barreled shotgun.
He hasn't really got a shotgun, has he?
Of course. Daddy's old-fashioned like that.
Oh, no.
I do hope he doesn't kill Tristram.
I hope that as well. Let's ask about her.
Hey, I know who you remind me of. Do you know a Lady Piermont?
Oh, Clarissa? I should say so.
No.
Lovely old duck. How do you know her?
Met her in Paris a few years back.
No.
On one of her man-trawling holidays, no doubt. I say, did you and Aunt Clarissa...
No, not my type.
No, you don't have that haunted look her conquests usually display.
Oh, my God. Wait, is she going to be in this game? That will be pretty wild if she is.
You recognize this?
One of the tour postcards from downstairs, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what brought me here in the first place. Does the name Bruno mean anything?
Oh, Tristram
We
mentioned
don't talk
him.
about Bruno.
He used this room before me, you know.
Okay, Tristram.
How do you know Tristram?
I met him at the festival.
Aha.
He read me his poetry.
You don't need to tell me the rest.
Then he said I could come and stay with him. So
Right.
I did.
You
Okay.
poor kid.
Let's ask more about Tristram.
You and Tristram, is it serious?
Tristram is one of a kind. In fact, when I think of him, I go, you know.
The poor woman had been duped by Tristram's lies. Couldn't let him mess up her life.
Yeah.
And she was bound to find out sooner or later. Look, Melissa, you hardly know me, but some things are better coming from a stranger.
Ooh, is that a promise?
Oh my
These
god.
poems, Tristram doesn't write them. They're all copies.
Well, duh. Obviously.
What?
I knew that.
What?
You must think I'm totally dim.
No, I just thought he tricked you, put you under his spell.
Oh, you're too sweet. George, are you for real?
I don't...
You've come to save me. Like a knight in armor.
Not exactly,
well, that
no.
wasn't my original plan, but it became an option.
Oh, I could kiss you all over.
Hey, steady. Remember the Geneva Convention.
Who needs it? I don't take prisoners.
Run, George.
So, when did you find out about the poems?
From day one. I wrote my thesis at Cambridge on Irish poets of the early 19th century.
You're very gifted.
Try me.
Ha! And Tristram doesn't know.
Did I know? Of course not. Why let a question of authorship get in the way of a good...
Yes, why indeed.
But all good things. With Daddy on the trail, I think I'd better split. Anyway, don't suppose you fancy a weekend in Acapulco?
Jeez, I'd love to, but my Acapulco visa ran out just yesterday.
Of course it did. Rather conveniently. How can she be related to the woman from the
What were
first
you
game?
doing?
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we found out what was
Having a
going
little
on.
conversation with Melissa.
That's private up there. You had no right.
Oh well,
Just
too
like
late.
you had no right to be seducing that poor girl with stolen poetry.
You had no right to interfere.
She had a right to know.
Oh, no. You haven't told her. Not about the poetry.
You can't base a relationship on lies.
I have to talk to her.
I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah, probably
She
not
needs
a good
little
idea.
Time to herself. Then she's going to stay with friends. I took more than a little pleasure knowing that he was the one who'd been duped.
Yeah, probably true. Let's talk about Colonel Butley.
Maybe I should march right outside and tell Melissa's dad about you. Tell him that you've got her upstairs. Tell him that you've broken her heart.
Yeah.
wouldn't.
What'd you say to that?
But that poor, innocent kid. Think what it would do to her.
He ought to know.
Please. Oh, God, no, you wouldn't. He'll kill me.
You're breaking my heart. On the other hand,
Yes? Yes?
you tell me what I want to know, and I forget about your house.
Yeah, that seems like a
Blackmail
fair
wasn't really
deal.
my style. And suddenly, I wasn't so sure who was being duped anyway.
Very well.
Come on then. Spill the beans about Bruno.
Now will you tell me about Bruno?
Well, he was here, but he's gone. Upton went one night.
Did he leave anything behind?
He was in a hurry. He just grabbed his pathetic belongings, threw them in his bag, and off he went.
He must have left something.
Nothing worth looking at, believe me.
Letters, notes, a phone number?
No. He took everything with him. Only,
Aha! So he did leave something.
Yeah.
well, yes. But what good is an old pair of pants to you?
Pants?
Pants?
Give 'em to me.
I found them in the laundry pile after he'd vamoosed.
Did you examine them?
No. What kind of a chap do you think I am?
Excellent. Come on, let me see them.
You're a sick man.
What
Might
are
be
you waiting
important.
for?
They could,
Oh, man, these aren't pants.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. These are shorts.
What are you? Some kind of underwear?
well,
yeah.
apparently so.
I'll take them anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right, well, we've got them. Fine. Let's have a look. Boxer shorts.
The shorts belong to Bruno. I
Okay.
didn't want to examine them too closely.
I'm not really sure what we're going to use those for, but we'll try and figure it out in the next one. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, and Hobo for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.